Oh, this is not. Oh, this is not. That's the one. There we go. Cool. I didn't mute our stream. Cool. All right, we're here. I didn't even start control yet. Oh my god, this is a mess.
We're back, and we are, as always, professionals.
Can I show the meme you just sent?
I mean, it won't show up in the group chat, right? But
I can. I actually think I can show this. I think I have a scene in. Oh my god, my mouse just disappeared. In OBS to actually show.
It's safe for work, I promise.
Nope, that's just Lily.
Is my Wi-Fi being weird, or am I frozen on your screen?
You are frozen on my screen because I opened and closed and moved things around, which like fucked with it. It's gonna be fine in a second. Yeah, Digital C, I can't.
I'm mega frozen.
I can't do that. I can't bring
it up. I'm so frozen, icicles are coming out.
You should post it in Twitch chat so that others can see it. It is very good though. Okay.
No, Digital C, come back!
You can unsubscribe as long as you like post the. It's not really a meme. It's just a good picture. It's a good tweet.
Love a good tweet.
I'm
clicking it. I'm clicking the link.
I'm Max.
I'm Lily.
We're playing more Control today.
Oh, that's a cute tweet. That's a cute tweet. Thanks for that tweet.
I don't remember where we left off at all. I just realized I also didn't update the title of this stream, so we're just gonna stick with the old title. But yeah, let's just get into it and try to remember what the fuck was going on, because it's been multiple weeks.
It has.
Oh right, we beat that flying boss dude.
The flying boss? Oh, that was a good fight.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
So we've got a couple different tools now. We've got the gun.
Love a gun.
Which like
in this context.
We can
in video game context.
Yeah. I need to look at the controls because.
Oh god.
I remember there was a second.
How do you control?
There's a second switch weapon is F. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we've got this like shotgun, and then this like pistol.
Cool.
We can levitate shit.
Oh shit.
Because you've got a floppy disk that does that. How do I throw this? Okay, throw that.
That's the level of understanding I have about floppy disks. So I'll take it. There's a very important capital T thing you ran past. It's in the side hallway.
In the side hallway, towards the janitor's office, or back the other way.
Are you sure we didn't get it? I feel like you told us that.
We didn't go that way because that's red.
We were here.
I remember there was a side quest that was something about like nukes going off or something. How do we? Oh, okay. Oh, there's.
Yes, he said, "I wonder what's down that way." We just left.
Cool. Okay. Well, found enemies immediately.
Doing something right.
I thought this was not the way we came from. Okay.
Good shot.
All right, you can't reload; it just reloads over time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jump
Oh, you. Okay. Reload just switches which shoulder you're looking at things.
Oh.
Cannot shoot him through there. And I can like punch him, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But ooh, look at all this help. That being said,
yeah.
If we didn't come this way,
it means it's back the other way.
We're not gonna find what Digital C is looking
Yes. I should not have jumped off of there to easily get back when I'm going back.
Digital C.
Yep. Sorry.
How's your new place? How's your new situation?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
How is? Wait, I don't remember this direction at all. This also feels new. I did not come this way. Okay, okay. So wait, which other fucking way is there? There's just those are the two ways.
Wait, you think that is right? We fell through a hole. Well, right. Prioritize the broccoli. Yes, agree. We agree.
Okay, I'll go this way and maybe it'll trigger a memory. We came from the janitor's office because we saw the janitor and he like.
It's across from the janitor's office.
Yeah, janitor's office is this way.
Is that door with the red button on it means you can't go that way, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so maybe wait, yeah. Did we just like there?
I feel like this is a room that killed me when I walked into it. Yes. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Luckily, there's a lot of health just lying around.
Nice.
I wonder where that all health came from. Oh, was it this way?
It's not the death room. Okay.
But like, what if it was the death room? Alright, that's a dead end.
We have to go back. Wait, is it? Or
Janitor's
is there
office,
a door
okay. We're heading
but it's across from the janitor's office.
Yes. Janitor's office is this door? Or was it, no, sorry, he is in here. Yes, okay, so it's across, so it's back this way. This room just flash red? Or was that me? Oh, yes, it flashed red. Oh, jeez.
Oh!
That's a...
This is the thing you wanted to happen, right? Did you see?
That's a carousel horse.
Very dangerous.
Oh, this place makes me nauseous.
Fire.
Oh, God.
Carousel horse. All right, we're in the right place. An object of power.
Yeah, that's what the floppy disk and the gun are. They're objects of powers.
Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Why are children so terrifying?
Touch the horse. Pet the horse.
It
Hit
also
control to evade. Oh, that's very good. Yeah, if we hadn't gotten evasion, I would have... Dude, if we didn't get dodge roll, I would have been so sad. I apparently dodged poorly.
I think you did. But, yes, thank you, Digital C. Thank you for prioritizing dodge roll over your broccoli.
So... When I was describing this game to you, Lily, you might recall that I heard a review, like someone talking about this game and like reviewing it, and they missed a core mechanic. I'm very curious if that was what it was.
Is probably that. Is probably that.
Oh, fuck, no, you hit control to invade, because the... Oh, I went very far back.
You jumped off the floor.
Okay. Cool.
Do.
Nope, don't run when it's open, run when it's closed. There we go, okay.
Nice. Ooh, we can kind of fucking fly. Oh.
Golden enemies are immune to attacks.
So you have to dodge through them? Or you just have to...
Just ignore them? Yeah, just avoid their attacks. Okay.
Alright.
And we get the hell out of here.
Whee!
Alright,
You
cool.
and the horse are friends for life.
Let's see the hiss keep up with me now.
A merry chase.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself while I blow my nose. I have a cold.
What are you talking about? That's the content everyone comes here for. It's so bright. I can't see. Oh, back down that hole.
Intentional? Intentional non-dodge.
Yeah, I think it's back to the room we were just in. Yeah, okay,
Cool.
cool. Now I can open this box. Yay. Ooh, a choke. Is that good for this gun? Projectile spread less. Generally want a shotgun to spread more, I feel like, so I'm gonna ignore that. Collectibles, we'll look at that for now. Okay. Wait, where do we, there were side quests somewhere, right?
Could not tell you.
With Ati's help.
I feel like it's been months since we did this.
This might be the side quest he was talking about. It's just like, it's actually a main quest right now, because it's the first quest he's given us. Because Ati was the janitor.
Time for a coffee break soon. Coffee?
Oh, okay, cool. New mission.
Oh, Ati gives side quest.
Yes,
Or
okay.
the trash.
Hold G to activate.
Cool. Alright, I'm getting there.
Okay. That's nowhere near where we are, so we're not going to do that one. How did I open the quest menu? There we go, okay. And this one is, do we have, can we see the map at the same time as our quest? That's in this big room. Okay, cool. The power plant? Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
He's working on his broccoli. He'll tell us how his new situation is when he gets back.
Okay, opened up some
And then
shortcut doors, hopefully.
Nice. Love a good shortcut.
Okay, we can open up doors number 2. Okay. Ooh, computer. It's mine now.
Oh, love that little electricity kick before it fried.
Oh, we're
Matt's
back
here!
here. Hey,
Matt
Matt.
made it!
How's it going?
Hey, Matt!
I'm confused by geography again, but I'm going to ignore it and just keep going.
Oh!
Alright, we're going to the power plant.
Red room.
Red generally is meant death, but I'm going to ignore that.
Death or just like main run energy?
No, like the red room's killed us before.
Oh. Legit death.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
An escaped object of power.
An escaped object of power? What does that mean?
I'm sure we'll find out. We're at the power plant. This person's alive.
Dangerous out here, lady.
Cool.
Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Excuse me. I am the
CEO?
big boss? Director, that's the one. I was like, it's an FBI word. I don't know what it is though.
Wait, why are we doing this before talking to the...
Oh, this just opens up the fast travel.
Oh, okay. I thought it started a giant fight.
Oh, no.
Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security.
Ignoring you is like get collectibles. Sorry.
Priorities. Respect it.
They all like HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security.
I'm the voices on the phone.
It's a pleasure. Ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden. Ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies hasn't wrecked the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. The big rumbling metal thing. Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. So what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
I forgot her name was Darling, or he was
No, it came
Darling.
down a few days ago, before everything went
Right,
down.
Darling's the crazy scientist, right?
Smelled like a barman.
I think so.
He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off?
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant.
Yes? That's what we're calling him?
Matt, thanks for subbing.
Listen, the radios aren't working, so if you
That's
find my
what
boss
I'm saying.
Salvador
Thank
out
you
there,
for
please ask him what the plan is. I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
I was
Sure have a
laughing
lot
at
of
chat.
faith in his
Just to clarify, I was laughing at your jokes because they were funny, you guys.
She knows. She knows. Just make sure.
Forgot to mute myself. There's that content y'all are here for.
HashHeart content.
HashHeart. Runny nose. You know, Rule 34. You're welcome, everyone.
Lily, Rule 34 means the internet, not the people in this room necessarily.
We are streaming on the internet.
That's true.
We are creating interweb content.
To 4 people, of which we are aware
Well,
which 4
you're
people
welcome.
there are. I'm gonna open the map. I'm gonna go this way. Coolant pumps. Cool. Okay.
Digital C, did I say the wrong number? Is that not the right number?
These ones float weird and explode.
Ooh, fun times.
Oh my god. Oh, you threw a thing. Go away.
Ooh.
Oh no, that was okay. These explode.
Fun.
Oh, I don't want to be F. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I was joking. Earlier, I muted myself before I blew my nose, and Max was like, but that's the content that everyone's here to see. I'm not going to shame anyone's kink.
Yeah, don't stink no kink.
Yeah. Well, that's your choice. We don't need to follow you into that societal choice of shaming. Very personal choices.
Can I replace it by just like eating it at it? Hey, sick.
Nice.
Are these gold ones? No, they just I couldn't shoot them from there. No, I wasn't doing damage to them, but
You're just too far away again.
yeah.
Bish. Digital C, how's your broccoli? Is it ready yet? Or is it still cooking?
Oh no, I don't like the exploders.
Almost done. Nice. Bish.
Can't get me over here, sucker.
Eh. Oh.
You can get very close though.
What
Okay. Ooh, there's a thingy over here.
can I do? Oh. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
did not realize there was one in the air still. Thought I had killed that one.
Nice. I do appreciate that low ammo is not no ammo.
Yeah.
Cleanse. Control. With my magic powers.
With the power of control.
Does anyone else use Theraflu?
No.
This is my first time drinking it.
Does it taste good?
It's like a raspberry flavor. It's a little syrupy, but I am hoping that it will allow me a few hours of good rest. I always forget that cold medicine exists and works. Like, every time I have a cold, Molly has done this multiple times, where I'm like, I have a cold and I'm just like miserably continuously blowing my nose. And she's had to multiple times be like, do you want medicine? And because I have a cold, my brain isn't working properly, and I'm like, oh, right. Medicine.
I don't think I've ever taken cold medicine before.
It is quite remarkable.
Yeah. I just like get cold so infrequently that like you, I just like don't think to take it, and yeah, I can't think of a time that I've ever taken cold medicine.
When I was a kid, I never did. Like, it was not a thing that my mom ever like thought to have. Well, also just like colds in LA are so infrequent.
Oh, true. Sorry, did you just catch what this researcher just said?
No.
The furnace is talking to them.
There's no record installing this furnace.
Yes, I can feed you. You eat.
Is it human flesh?
I'll try.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Let's go talk to the furnace. Guess we can't talk to it. Can we feed
Is
it?
Dead? Or can we like eat dead bodies into it or something?
I don't think we've encountered dead bodies, because like the
They
hiss disappear.
What about that?
This is nasty.
No, sorry, the barrel.
Ooh, I'll try that. Oh, right, 'cause
Trash. Did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
yes.
Sounds like an
Yep, good call.
Environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
If that's what Ati wants. Oh, I think there was one that you just passed.
Mm?
In the corner? Maybe not.
Uh,
Hard to see.
they don't have the green glow,
Oh,
but
it's
I
just a
mean,
regular barrel.
I may as well try it just to see if it does
No,
anything.
I think you're right. Oh, but there's one.
Oh, went in. Did not think it would make it from here, but... Oh, that one missed. Shit. No. These are not the things I want.
Closer to where it's gotta be. Oh. Oh. That's our bar on the top?
Yes, that's our,
How we
like,
can hold something?
it, like, consumes a little bit every time you cast the grab spell. I wonder if our dodge also consumes some of it.
Probably.
Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Okay. Are there any more in here?
Gotta be, right?
Oh, there's one over there. Gimme.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is... I feel like there's another one or two, though.
Yeah. Give me some trash after midnight.
Oh, there's a downstairs. Okay, cool.
Ooh! Cool.
Oh, were you afraid of me just jumping off a two-story building?
A little bit. Just a smidge.
That's fair. You know, I accept that.
I contained my reaction, mostly. Okay. Digital C has made the broccoli.
Nice.
New place is small but nice. It's right next to the super touristy part of town, so lots of nearby restaurants. Love
Nice.
that. Ooh, and a really good homemade ice cream place.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll take it. Sounds good. And how's work? Do you know anyone that you're working with? Or is it like completely new people situation thing? It's also $2 from the what is the Breaking Bad store? Is that is that a store that featured prominently in Breaking Bad, or is there a store
That's all of them.
of Breaking Bad stuff?
Or
I've only
both.
been there a week, but everyone's very nice and chill.
Nice.
Nice! Yay!
Love that.
Glad to hear it.
Nope.
And then, oop. It was filmed in Albuquerque, and I'm in Albuquerque. Yep, cool, got it.
Alright, I cannot
They
dash
made
it.
a store of Breaking Bad. Meth. They made a store selling meth. Sorry. That was a bad joke. Off-color joke. I shouldn't have made it. I apologize.
But I mean, what else would you sell at a Breaking Bad store? It's a valid point.
Merch.
That seems crazy. Why would anyone buy merch?
Ooh. Yeah. This feels right. This feels like a direction for an object of power.
Just hold
Maybe.
together
Wait,
a
are
little
we
longer.
looking for object of power now, or are we just trying to like fix the
We're just trying
system?
to fix the shit. Ooh, hello. Emnies. There's a candy store here that's been around since the 80s. They made all the crystal meth props used in the show out of rock candy. That's so fucking cool.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense and is very good.
Yeah. What happened? No. Oop. Bullet pumps. Cool. All right. Maybe cool.
Fix it fast.
Yoink. I love that mechanic. Making me happy.
I'm gonna assume I cannot just yeet these at people, or else bad things will happen.
There's only one way to find out.
Well, like if we have a limited number,
Sure. Yeah. Sure. This is true.
I don't see anything else to give power to, though.
Power.
There's a lot of them. I'm gonna just throw it.
Wait, right there.
Huh? Oh wait, there's
Isn't it
another.
that? Isn't it?
No, that's like one of the boxes, but like another one to like plug it into. Or were you pointing out one to plug into and I just missed that?
I mean, I thought it was attached to the gun. You're saying that that's just another box.
That's another box.
Oh,
Yeah.
Got it. Digital C says, oh, yeah, I heard all Ati's weird idioms, throw the spoon in the corner, are literal translations of Finnish idioms because he's Finnish. Huh.
I like that. Ooh, I like her shotgun.
Welcome back, Matt. Matt's back.
How's it going, Matt?
agrees. Ati is delightful. How are the parents?
How was your tour of, what?
Investigate what's blocking the pipe. Something is blocking the pipe from being able to connect.
He's very clever. He's trying to sneak.
Oh god.
This is doing damage to me, I see. Cool.
Very astute. Very astute.
Ooh, third interview for that job. Congrats.
And how did it go?
Yeah.
The clog. The clog, I love it. Also, I just realized, going back to the idea that we could only be making portable content for the 4 people that are here, you have 69 followers, sir.
Nice.
This place is gonna come down.
And we put our content on YouTube, available to all 69 of them and more.
The only person who watches the YouTube content is me after I edit it to see if, like, it's, like, works. The edit I made works how I expect it to.
Well, I'm not trying to shame your kink either, man. I don't want to know what it is, but I'm not trying to shame it.
Can we just, like, ignore these dudes? Because, like, I need to go fight a clog.
Focus on the clog, yeah. Okay, cool. Matt's interview was very chill.
Nice.
With an HR person, we gabbed overtime. Apparently, I'm one of 2 candidates at this point. Okay, and the other person hasn't gotten their references in, and so has not been interviewed. Oh, no one is expected or required to watch the YouTube.
Yeah.
Please feel no type of way about not watching the YouTube. We're in no way trying to create a new source of guilt for anyone.
The only reason you should watch the YouTube is that one time I did those edits where I took out someone's full name and replaced it with Kingdom Hearts sounds. But I think we just, like, made a clip of that and showed it, or I, like, linked to it at some point when I did that. So, like, that's the only reason to watch any of the YouTube.
Max was suggesting though, so I don't know if yeah, I talked about this a little bit on stream. I have recently gotten pretty good at mini motorways. I got
really good, like world leader good.
So in the past few weeks, I'm hit or miss still. But I got 5th in the world at their daily map, and then I got 3rd in the world at their daily map.
Oh fuck, that was dumb.
I was gonna say, that seems like a choice. Multitask master. Oh wait. Matt said, I set up this 3rd interview and got my reference request sent out before I stepped on a sailboat with my friend Pete, guy who came down to NC last year for cancer treatment in Boston Harbor. Oh, I see. You're the multitask master. Well done. Thank you, Digital C. Thank you very much. I'm pretty proud of myself. It's a cool thing.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I tried to, yeah, I tried to tell my mom, that, like, I did this pretty cool thing, and she, like, kinda got it. She was like, I mean, that seems pretty cool.
I mean, you could be like, hey, I got, like, number 5 on completing the New York Times crossword. Like, it's comparable to that kind of thing of, like, I don't know. There's ways to explain that. I think that would play.
She was impressed.
Okay.
She was proud of me. She was proud of me. I don't know how to check how many people played that day. Is the thing that is stopping me from being like, I was 5th out of this many fucking people. Wow, Matt, that's so many people. That's amazing.
Damn, Matt, you
I'm
popular.
Trying to figure out how to see like 3. But yes, so I'm trying to figure out. Max made a very excellent suggestion because I was thinking like it might be interesting to do like a daily short stream where like I don't have sound, I don't have I don't interact with chat because it requires a lot of focus, and I just like do a prep map and then the daily map, and then I leave. I'm curious. I don't think I would be as good at it knowing that I'm being perceived, but it would be interesting. And Max was saying, like, it'd be just kind of an interesting thing to, like, track my progress. See me getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about it. I might do it, but I might do it a little later because, the other thing, you can't tell with this just black, gray, white wall behind me, I'm in Mexico.
Wait, are you saying that Mexico wasn't clear from a blank white wall behind you?
Oh, was it? Was I not getting that right? Lol, okay, catching up on maths. Yeah, half of that was that night at NYC. That was so fun.
Yeah.
Sensory deprivation stream. You want to hear how what is? Oh, Mexico. Or perhaps the world tour. Of Mexico, the whole country. Whole country. But yeah, I'm in Mexico. I've been here a little over a week and a half now, which is wild because it feels like I've been here months in a good way. Yeah, I'm in Roma Sewer. That's the neighborhood that I live in for these 3 months. It is part of Mexico City. I'm here with 2 friends. We're subletting a 2-bedroom apartment. And they got here months before I did, which worked out great for me because they had all the spots already lined up. And I also couldn't have planned it better because Anna, one of my friends who I live with, her parents visited. I got here on a Thursday, and they visited that weekend, and we hit it off. So I got to just join all of the family activities. So it's been great. I feel very, very taken care of. It's been a lovely adjustment period. But yeah, very, very different situation from the last time it was streamed. Which is funny because it was streamed 2 weeks ago. I was just prepping to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it feels fine. That I actually might watch the YouTubes. Specifically, wait, did you hit that triangle?
What triangle? Wait, what?
There was a triangle prompt when you walked over something. I think you passed it. I don't know what happened.
There was a an item on the ground that you hoover up when you walk past.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Excellent intentional dodge there. It was a triangle-shaped mod.
Yes,
no
the...
Okay, cool.
Please go away.
Yes. Matt, that is why I might watch the YouTubes of this run, because I can't hear the game sound from the situation that we have. I was talking to my friend who has played this, and he was like, "You're missing half the game."
Yeah, especially because there was just very creepy noises after killing the clog, and it was oh, unsettling thing, and you didn't hear any of that, which is oh, right. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Gotta make it over here. It's a cool place to be. Ooh, nice. It's like a big daddy.
Yeah. Right, there's bodies in the
That
sky.
was just Ati singing to himself. Whoa. Of course. I don't know why anyone would find that so fucking creepy. Not at all.
He came from over here. Haha. Shortcut? Maybe?
Hey boy. Oop. Or... Shoulder okay, Jesse?
It is her shooting arm, so it might just be arm tired from shooting.
You bought a bureau? Matt, you bought a building? Good for you, man.
Wait, what? Oh, wait. Is bureau the name of a piece of furniture? Or am I thinking of some other thing?
I feel like that's not how it's spelled.
Oh no, does this mean that our friend dude is just dead now?
Oh no!
Oh no, okay, people are shooting these things, so we're good. Cool, okay. Get punched.
Get
Double punched.
punched.
Oh, that's a rocket launcher.
Ooh.
Back to shotgun. Stop pretending I can shoot, just shotgun.
Just threw a forklift at him. Did you say that before or after Max threw a forklift at him? Or not a forklift, I guess he threw a...
It was like a dolly trailer thing? I don't know, it was big and heavy.
There is a forklift though.
Yeah, I don't think I can pick that up. I was hovering over it to try.
Oh.
Oh my god, there's so many of them. Oh wait, no, that's a piece of the forklift. There we go.
Bow! should I not finish that chat message? Okay. Oh, okay. No, it doesn't matter. With the right upgrades, you can throw a forklift at.
So you mean that that's our goal for this entire game is to pick up and throw forklifts now?
I'm here for it. It's important to have goals. It's important to have healthy, achievable goals.
Mm-hmm. Hello, friendo. How you doing?
Friend.
Are you fucking terrified after that? Ooh, wait, what was up there?
Do we need to, can we reclaim the area, or
I think it is...
are there just, there's more enemies, maybe?
Oh, this is a friend of yours. I thought I saw fucking, like... I think the area is still claimed, because it's not the weird, like... Yeah. Oh, we've got abilities. Oh, right!
Ooh.
We should level stuff up. More launch damage, more melee damage, more energy, more health.
Throwing an intact forklift was Digital C's favorite part of the game. Ooh, we'll do more than that. That's the first goal. Interesting.
Okay, launch large objects. Okay, we're just going to go straight into launching stuff so we can get to forklift as quickly as possible. I don't need to launch grenades. We just need to launch bigger things. Basic enemies, cool. Large enemies. Alright, we're just going to work our way up. 4, 9, 10. Okay.
Launch!
Oh, no. 6, yeah. 6 more skill points, and we can, launch forklifts. Easy enough.
Easy.
Blockages, pipe C through F. When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
Hiss.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much. Only what I've seen.
Wait, how does he know they're called the hiss when she came up with that term like an hour ago?
Completely erase the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just.
Oh, I guess he knows that she's the director, so they must be communicating. Never mind.
They are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. You want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Technically, it is a dresser and not a bureau because dresser is the name for it in the bedroom. I don't think it works like that. Bureau is more for family room or office.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos. But I gotta be honest, these are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What
I
exactly?
don't think it works like that. You have to get to the top of the column first before you get to the
I only know
bottom.
what Salvador told me.
Oh, in
Generates
the
all
menu
electricity for the
stack.
Bureau.
Oh.
And it's got 2 very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature.
Oh.
2, don't ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
What do you
In
know
a
about the
bad
secrets?
way, Matt?
Not much. Thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You mounted or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Hey, Ninja!
Do you know this Ati guy?
Yeah.
Of course. My favorite coffee
I have a
drink buddy.
cold. I'm not
Dude,
tired.
Easy
I'm not getting enough
He
air.
knows more than anyone else around here.
How's it
Makes sense what he's
going?
saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. But there are just some stones that are better left unturned. You know?
Cool. Alright.
I should be going. Try to stay
Right.
alive.
You gotta lock down the lift.
Ian, welcome to the stream. So happy to have you here.
Hey, Alex. Hi, Ethan. Which way? We need to go to the energy
Efficient
converters.
bureaucracy.
Okay.
What, Matt? What's more evil, efficient bureaucracy or regular bureaucracy? And by regular bureaucracy, I mean inefficient bureaucracy.
I mean,
Yay!
it makes sense that they are the most efficient bureaucracy because they use pneumatic tubes for everything. That was me blowing myself up. God damn it.
Doing great. You don't want to run over the help you just created?
What? No. What? What are you talking about? Stop speaking nonsense.
Ethan and Alex, do you play video games? This one's pretty scary, not gonna lie. It's an intense one to be the first one that you watch us play, but very happy to have you here.
It is also like very trippy.
Nice. Super Smash Bros. Classic.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for relaying this information, Ninja. Ooh, thanks, Matt. Intrigued to see it.
Back here. Nope, that's punch.
Ooh, that is a cool bureau / dresser. It looks like it's from the Magician.
Ooh. Central maintenance. Energy converters. Here we go. Wait, I'm gonna go to maintenance because we shouldn't go there because we don't have a reason to go here. So I'm gonna go here. Oh. Free stuff. Dodge efficiency. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of personal mods. Okay. 15% health.
I'm gonna be right back. I need to go get more tissues.
That's fair. How do we level these up? Unlock by upgrading. Aid cost energy. I mean, it's a level 2 one. May as well just use that one. Ammo cost per shot goes down. This has... why not? It's uncommon. Uncommon seems better. I'm gonna just do that. Reload speed is faster. Ammo cost per shot goes down. Headshot damage. I'll just do damage up. That seems good. Okay, cool. What the heck is that? Oh, it's getting shot, is what it is. Good defense. What?
A good defense. Is that offense? It's usually offense. Sorry, that was the chair.
Okay, we're doing a side quest because I went this direction and found a side quest.
Fantastic. We love a good side quest. We love a bad side quest, honestly.
It's
we
true.
love side quests.
So,
Complete. Ooh, it's timed.
I just read this.
We don't love
Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course.
timed
Course must be
side
completed in
quests.
the specified
Generally.
amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
And we've got dodge, so we can go fast.
Course starting in 5, 4,
Please be the right door.
2, 1.
No, it's the wrong door. God damn it. Oh, shoot the target. Okay.
Nice.
No, I want this thing.
East. Oh, thank you, Ninja. I'm drinking Caribou and or red wine. Jury's out.
Oh.
This might be tougher without upgrades, but I believe in you. Thank you, Matt. We appreciate your support. I no longer believe in you as you walked past target 1. It's valid.
I think if I had realized target 1 was there,
Seconds remaining.
I would have had a better chance at doing this, and also not screwing up that jump.
Right hand, Ranger.
Dang.
Because, hang on, is this the last room? Yeah, okay. I can do this. Wait, what?
I think
Oh,
you
here's
just-
the... Okay.
Yeah, I think you might have needed to.
Okay. I can do this.
Get ready, Ranger.
Not starting at the wrong door.
Second time's the charm. Bicycle is great, Ninja. I was just giving a little update about it before you guys joined. Yeah, it's really good. Been a blast being here with my friends that I'm living here with. The neighborhood is great. Really yummy food. This cold is new from yesterday, so the first week and a half was very lovely. And hopefully my therapy will prevent the worst of it. Let's see. Matt says, I probably beat this like 60% of the way into the game, but I probably could have beaten it sooner. Okay, well, good for you then. We're beating it.
15 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Maybe. Yeah, cheers to there, Blue.
Yeah.
Cleanse and safe object of powers.
It's protecting itself.
Protecting itself. That's
I
good.
need to think harder to break that shield.
Easy. It's a safe.
A little too easy. Ooh. Okay, with the goblins we can't. Use shield. Oh, we got
Ooh.
shield?
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Ninja.
Ooh. Oh, thanks for the sub.
I like this.
Oh, and we can dash with it too.
Yes.
There's no way I will ever remember that it's Q though.
Should I just yell Q at you randomly? Oh, Ninja gifted his sub to Rick.
Oh, sick. Oh, jeez.
Thanks, Ninja.
I need more protection.
Q.
I'm trying. The numbers went down. Okay, this is a safe spot, right?
This is also particularly difficult because no one drops anything because you're not, like, no one drops any health because you're not
Right. Can't find
doing
anything.
anything. Yeah.
Okay, they seem to... Okay. Dodging while holding Q was the wrong call for the beginning.
Oh, geez, does it, like...
They
use
both
a whole
consume
lot
it, so it just
Got
kept
it.
going real fast.
of...
Yeah, thanks for the gift sub. I'm sure Rick will appreciate that when he is back.
And we appreciate it.
Ooh, 4 ability points. I don't remember how to open that menu
6.
still.
We needed 6.
Right, we could do the first...
Oh.
It was like a set of level
Fabulous.
ups. Wait, what? How do I level up?
Time out. Shit.
Anyways.
I don't...
Oh, you need a control
Oh,
point. You need to be at a control point.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Digital
Thank
C.
you. Oh, that's a lot of people.
And Matt.
No, that's that one. I love coming into a fight after I just lost all my health for stupid stuff.
The perfect combination.
Boom, boom.
The funny thing is that I jokingly said, "How do I live without you?" But honestly, I don't know how we would play half of the games we play without you guys. Digital C and Matt in particular, but also just chat in general. Like, we are not paying nearly enough attention.
Is that a... Oh, Jesus, a sniper behind me. Okay. Switching to
We
pistol.
play these games without you, so what I'm saying is thank you for your contributions.
Yeah, I play
all
games
everywhere.
very, very differently when I stream them versus when I'm just playing
Oh,
them on
yeah.
my own.
Same.
Like, I would have stopped to read all of this content from, like, every single, like, item we picked up, and we have read basically none of that.
I also feel like when we're physically seated together, we also end up doing more of that.
That's true.
It's hard because like I can't hear what I'm talking over, so I usually, if I hear it, I'm quieter over important content.
And also, like,
Oh!
your whole shtick when we're... Oh, Swiggy's...
Swiggy, take a drink.
Thanks, Swiggy.
Thanks, Swiggy. Thanks for lurking.
The other thing also is, like, you have nothing to do besides watch chat right now, versus, like, when we're playing together, like, there's more to do that's not just, like, watch chat, versus, like, I don't know, I feel like when we bounce back and forth, it's like, we still focus on the game more.
This is true. Twiggy hopes we have a lot of liquid because they have 10k points. I have a mug full of Theraflu, so make me drink it. Jesse says, excuse me, chat is extremely entertaining. In fact, you hardly even need to play the game. I'm not playing the game at all. I agree 100%. Matt, redeemed to take a drink. Thank you, Matt.
Can I kill these dudes first, please?
Chat, what do we think? Will we allow him
It's too late, I already killed them.
Ninja also redeemed to take a drink. Thank you all for caring about my health. I appreciate you. Chat's new temporary goal: hydrate Lily.
Oh right, can do that level up thing now.
Level up. Level up.
Oh, we've got a new... Oh, we got shield strength. Okay, cool. We don't care about that.
For now.
Oh, so we'd have to
very
go
much care about
into
shield
this
strength.
tree. I see what Digital C was saying before.
Yeah.
Oh. So I just wasted points. I mean, I guess the damage is still up, but...
Some of the accounts of them interviewing folks. Oh, that's what we're missing. The content that we're missing is like that we're not like stopping to listen to is like interviews with people. You never used shield this whole game? Damn, Digital Z. That's impressive. You can tell the folks writing notes in this game had a lot of fun.
Oh, did I just upgrade this without meaning to? I probably just did that. Cool. One of our guns got upgraded.
I mean, you're not wrong, Digital C. You don't need to use shield if you simply never get hit.
Also, dodge roll is way more important than shield. Just gonna say that.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, that's still death. Okay.
We know. Matt only used shield for late game boss fights.
It's right up.
I wonder if they made that obstacle course harder because you were further in the game, and that's why you remembered it being harder.
Oh, that would be interesting. Like they have a scaling difficulty for stuff.
I did cheese the final boss fight after like 8 attempts, to be honest. What does cheese mean in this context?
I mean, everything can be cheese, but also any cheese in a game is a valid way to play that game.
I may be a god level gamer, but I don't know how lingo. I just make streets. Like standing just inside a doorway when you fight a big enemy so it can't get through, but you can still hit it.
You know, it's a thing that we did in Bloodborne a lot.
Oh god.
No, let me in.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, it just stays open when I come in here, of course.
Cheese is like soft cheating.
It's really not, though. I don't know. I feel like when people talk... cheese is like a thing that people talk about with like the Dark Souls games a lot. You know, like, you're not playing it the real way. You gotta play it hard mode or whatever. And it's like, fuck that. If you find a strat that works, you found a strat that works. Like, it's in the game for a reason.
What you have to do is your best to enjoy the experience.
Exactly.
And that's even, you don't have to do that. I recommend it, but you don't have to. Matt said, I think cheating implies more that you modified something.
Yeah.
yeah, like cheese means you are using what is in the game.
Yes, yeah. That's a good clarification. Because yeah, if you're, especially in a multiplayer game, oh my god, go away, no one likes you. Yeah, like having mods and things to a game, I don't know. Actually, mods are, I don't know. As long as it's not a multiplayer game, if you are modifying the game, I think that's still fine, right? Like, it's your own personal experience. You can experience it how you want.
Nothing's wrong unless you're harming someone else's experience in the game.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so much around like gatekeeping around video games. Like, it's hard to be like, don't know. I don't like people who are just like, no, they're doing this the wrong way. It's stupid. People should stop doing that and saying that.
Can I live? Can I play? Seriously said, yeah, it's a spectrum. Sometimes it's def exploiting unintended behavior. For example, enemy gets stuck on a rock. And sometimes it's just using a super OP weapon. Well, Matt says, Max, you just have too much baggage around the word cheating. Seriously says, yeah, I have no qualms about cheesing when I'm sick of attempting a fight. Yeah, like...
100%.
No one was shaming anyone in this chat.
Where's the last thingamabooper? Did I just like walk past it?
But also, Swiggy, how's it going? It's been so long. If you are still here and feel like chatting, what's up?
Yeah. Oh, whoop, derp, missed the one on the first floor. There we go.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Also, a heads up for Thursday, for anyone happening to be in chat right now, I'm going to be a little late because it is the graduation ceremony of the class that I taught last semester. So that should be pretty fun. And it ends at 8:30. So Max is going to be playing Pokemon until I hop on.
Wait, what? This is amazing note. Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Arish still on a fucking winning streak.
Wait.
Yes.
Should we not wait, Ninja, should we not curse right now? Are Ethan and Alex still hanging out?
I got an okay earlier that it is okay to curse.
Cool. Okay, cool. Thank you.
But clarifying that is still the case is still double checking is a good call.
So the Boston sailing jaunt was fun. Took some good photos of the skyline, including the Tax Convention Center. Ooh, that's cool, man. Cool. Digital is stoked for the Pokemon, Max.
Yes, it's going to be the Pokemon Inscription style game that I started playing briefly last time Lily was also running late. And I think it's just going to be my thing that I play when Lily has to run late, which will be good. I'm going to start over because there's been some like updates to the game since the last time I like tested it out, and I think I only played it for like 5 minutes, so
Fun.
Yeah.
Matt also says, turns out the biggest jerks on the water are the Encore by Wynn Casino water taxis. You try to get out of their way and they turn further and run you off the water.
Wait, that's illegal. Like, actively illegal. Oh, we've got the old commissioner dude.
What he came here to do.
Trench.
Wait, the gun is a key?
That would make sense.
We're using... Can the gun become a sword? Can we get another keyblade?
Can the gun become a keyblade? Ooh, a tree.
A missile silo, possibly? What? Gun, sword, key.
So gun, sword, key.
Sector should be open now.
Matt and Digital C specifically, especially everyone, but especially just because you played the game before. How would you describe this
Bye,
game?
Game of Life is one of actively my least favorite games, but I hope you have a good time.
But yes, how would you describe this game? My roommates were asking me about it, and I mean, it had been a long time since we started, but I was like, I don't know how I would explain this game. I don't know what SCP is, and I doubt that my friends do either.
It's a internet, like, it's a thing you can, like, just Google and, like, read a couple of it and get the gist of it, but it's secure, contain, protect. They're like, kind of like creepypastas, kind of thing of just, like, short stories about these, like, magical objects, and then, like, it's, like, FBI Bureau kind of, like, breakdown of what this thing is. It's a fun rabbit hole to go down. It's, like, its own wiki page thing, basically. I highly recommend you dig through it, Lily, because you'd like it a lot, actually.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll be like someone just finds like a weird, creepy picture on the internet and is like, cool, let me write a short story about this kind of thing. Like, it's very cool.
All right. Thank you for amending your description, Digital C. It's a surreal and often funny mystery game with a 60s aesthetic and uniform.
Yeah.
I feel like we're missing out on some of the creep factor in that description, but I also feel like that might have been intentional. So. And you shoot people too. That's important. It's true.
Where are we going?
Nope, bad song. It was a bad song.
Back to speak with Emily at the Central Executive Center. Where should I take this elevator? Executive sector. Okay.
That says, best I read was the VHS of the professional basketball game that was aware it was being watched and the audience trying to get help.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
There's a lot of very good SCPs. There's a lot of very bad ones too, but like it's
like its own type of fan fiction.
Yeah, it's essentially like fan fiction with no rules, no bars. Like everything is completely valid in this space because it's just real world but slightly off thing.
Jesse, you made it, and you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily.
Oh, Twin Peaks or X-Files? Yeah, that's a good point.
Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she
What
gets.
game that is that?
The rest stays locked inside.
Because that'd be cool.
Wait,
But
sorry,
we
what?
found help. Through one of
I
the
mean-
doorways, we
Sorry,
met
I'll wait.
Alright.
a being.
A being. What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got it.
I left him behind. Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up.
Dylan is the
No
furnace.
one believed. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
Could Dylan be the old director?
What happened to the slide projector?
Wouldn't you
Sounds
recognize
like
him?
another object of power.
I thought you took him. The Bureau. Along
Could he
with
be
Dylan.
Darling?
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. No, I looked into the
I know
ordinary
we're behind on
case
chat. I
files
just want to wait till
mentioned.
Trench and
Oh,
Darling
that's so good.
were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the haze? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. One was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All
Sorry,
I know is
Chad,
that
I can
Marshall
only-
went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
Since I can't hear, I can only read the
Marshall's-
subtitles, so I don't want to take my eyes off
We
it.
need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my key card. The sector elevator will take you there.
Being super helpful, but I
Marshall
still
is
feel
the
like she's
next
the bad guy.
What Emily told me about Ordinary and my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Cool.
I don't feel like Ati is not the bad guy.
He seems like a great dude.
Mm-hmm. If there's like time travel shit, Ati could be Dylan.
True.
They say
Well, but I feel like his accent wouldn't have changed that drastically, would he?
That's true. I hope not. That'd be weird. Okay. So, Twin Peaks or X-Files descriptors are probably easier for this game, but the aesthetics are kind of something else. Maybe like Inception for being old school and puzzle box-like. Dylan, I nailed it. Dylan is the furnace. First try. Crunch, crunch. What if when Jesse said Polaris, the Adventures of Pete and Pete theme blasted in? Know that reference.
Yeah, I remember Pete and Pete very barely, so I also was not sure.
Sorry, Matt.
Okay, so energy converters are fine, Marshall. Marshall went to research sector to create more HRAs. Marshall made know about Dylan. Or maintenance. What are we feeling? Doing some maintenance or find more about our bro?
Chat, what you think? 45-ish minutes left. Polaris is a band who did the song for the show.
Those major targets.
target.
Oh, sorry. Side quest just for HP. Wait, major target. Oh, major targets.
XP.
It's a side quest. Okay.
You'd instantly recognize it.
I'm just gonna Pete and Pete theme song.
Yeah. Major targets pop up randomly. Oh, did they go away? Does that mean that like we should do it sooner rather than later? They rotate every so many.
Oh wait, Lily, you
it's
can't
just
hear
for
this.
Friday.
Never mind. I'm gonna
Can't
stop
hear it.
playing this. Started playing the theme song. It's like, wait, no, you can't hear this. I shouldn't be playing this. There's no purpose to it.
They rotate every so many minutes. It's just for grinding purposes.
Oh, that's why it's got 1930 on there, because that's the when it expires. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, let's go with this main quest because we don't need XP. Yeah. We're solid so far. I'm the map. I'm the map. Where the fuck are we going?
Thanks, Matt. I will listen to it after stream.
We're going to research, which does not appear to be any of the things on our map. Research sector to create more HRAs. Can we like teleport to the research area? Fast travel. Maintenance executive. Oh, okay. Central executives where we're at. Do you think it's that unknown area? Or no, it's a different sector. Which means we should take the elevator.
That would make sense because we just got the key card.
Yeah.
A lot of the time you have to look at signs around the area, or it could be an elevator level. If it's a new spot, you gotta hoof it.
Research sector.
It's a fancy ass elevator, shit.
Cool, okay.
Shit's so fancy. I think that big blurry unknown area is later game.
That makes sense. Considering like we just went there and then they're like, nah, don't. And also like I couldn't jump to that area from the furnace that would get us over there. Can we rip this sign off the wall? I guess not.
Internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway,
I'm fairly certain I've never heard it before in my life, Matt.
I feel like Pete and Pete was a show before your time, because like
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it was a Nick show, but like I only remember it for a couple years.
Yeah, Matt, I think
Like-
I am simply too young.
Pete and Pete were both on all that and stuff like that. Like they were like some of that group of people.
read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Bad things will happen.
Thanks.
Cool.
Research sector, huh?
Wouldn't want the bad things to happen.
Scientists.
Just checking my bases.
Lead-in for that song is a weird skit, so it's actually like, yeah, I clicked through the whole song. I didn't just listen to the part that isn't a song and think, no, I've never heard this song before. I respect you. But I don't know. I watched very little all that. Even all that was a little before my time. I'm just a wee babe of 29 years of age. So youthful.
Alright, I take it back. The leveling might have been a good idea. These dudes are way stronger than the previous ones.
Shit.
They're taking way more hits to die.
Oh, my question in the previous scene, though, is there a prequel game that follows her and her brother dealing with the projector? Because it sounds like potential for at least like an interesting short game.
I wonder if the DLC dips into that at all. From what I remember Rick saying before, Alan Wake was the only thing that's like this same world, but it's not tied specifically to them. Q.
Oh shit, the shield!
I want to see if I could like throw the shield at them, because that would be cool, but I cannot. Fuck your science.
Fuck. It didn't happen. Oh, everything hurts.
Sniper, no sniping.
Hey.
I'm gonna stop standing in the middle of the open.
Having this incident didn't happen feels like a condition at home in the Bureau of Control. Like this occurred in a,
shit.
In a different universe.
Get trash canned.
You feel so close to it happening. You feel so certain it was meant to be, but it happened to a different version of you. You're just stuck in the sidelines.
I feel like you're singing the lyrics to a song.
This is how I write music. I just muse philosophically.
Wax poetic.
I wax poetic while watching you play video games.
Oh, so I found a room before where you had to like kill these boxes, and then it did a thing.
Very traumatizing for a new character in the 3rd season of Umbrella Academy. Anyone knows what I wrote.
What was traumatic?
That you have to destroy those boxes. You have to destroy the boxes. Murder the boxes. What is his name? Jason or something? One of the Sparrow Academy is just a giant box.
Oh yes.
It's the Pete and Pete theme song she's singing.
Wait, that redness hurt us before, right?
She's in trouble.
No, we're safe. Okay.
We need to reach her.
This person's dead, if that's who you're referring to.
This looks like a weird, fucked up room that we need to reclaim, right? You gotta,
Yeah.
Yeah, a different redness hurt you before. Nice. Definitely would never hurt our shins that way.
You see that there's some unrealistic things in this game, Willie?
I would never.
Get whiteboarded.
It's Professor Director to you.
Gotta get this lore.
I've actually, it's been on my to-do list to try and write more music. It's been on my to-do list for like 12 years. But it's one of the things I do want to do while I'm in Mexico. Like, I want to try and focus on creative outlets. That was
Did
a fun
you
explode.
bring your guitar, or is there a guitar down there that you could use?
No, Bennett and I have been talking about it. Like, oh, should we like buy one while we're here and then sell it? It doesn't seem to make sense. But I also never got to the point with guitar where I was writing music with my guitar.
Oh yeah, right? Yeah. I just meant like that'd be possibly a more fun way to explore that for you. But yeah, that
maybe. But yeah, you threw that whiteboard behind the back like a beer pong reshoot. So proud of you. So proud of your whiteboard throwing prowess.
Ooh.
What you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Darling, that made too much sense and absolutely no sense.
That is Darling?
Yes, that is Darling.
Okay, so Dylan is none of these people.
Well, we don't know anything about what Dylan looks like.
Right, but age-wise.
But also, like...
Also, she would recognize it.
Well, so that's what I was saying with the director for, is, like, maybe there's time travel in here, too, because, like, they went through dimensions, and, like... I don't know. I don't know. I'm...
And the director, there was that whole thing of, like, he what they went through would make both viable director things. I see. Could be drenched, you're right.
But then one can argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain.
Oh, we've been going to the astral plane.
That is the only concrete material that
Yeah.
has come out of the astral.
Missed that. Oh, right, we went to that inverted pyramid before. Okay, yeah. I'm remembering this now.
The astral plane,
The objects of power take us, right?
Right.
not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement. Native species always in the distance, and yet
The mind flayer.
we don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain
A brain cloud.
An astral fugue. The writers on this had so much fun.
Proper containment protocols are to be observed in
Questions? Answers? All the memos about people dealing with the oldest house shifting around on staff is pretty great. Look at the models in the middle of the room.
Oh.
Oh, so it's all one entity.
Yo, it's the world that never was. We're back to Kingdom Hearts again.
Hey! That's why we need a keyblade to unlock it.
Yeah. Hmm?
All games are the same game. Oh. That's the mind flayer.
I mean, I'm not going to open that door until something calms down, I don't think, right? That seems like the right idea.
That's so interesting. Wait, is that like part of the astral plane? Like the pyramid coming out of the ceiling?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we kind of are in cage-like spaces.
Alright, maybe I do need to open this door. Okay.
All games are the same game.
Please tell me this locks the door behind me. No, I just left this door. Oh, okay, wait, no, I want to close this door before I do anything.
Say, I feel like we should lock the door behind us because like,
yes,
we don't
okay,
want this thing to get in.
Lock this door.
It's like an aquarium. It's like fake coral, but a pyramid. I see. So it's a...
Cannot... Oh, shooting it does that. Okay, cool. It did something. Button. Okay, wrong thing to do. Run away, run away, run away. I get the puzzle now. Oh, there's a door in here. Okay. I'm just gonna run. Whatever. Deal with it later. Okay, that leads to here. Okay, cool. Can I shut this door? Oh, wait, no, it's back. Oh, wait, what? Cool. Follow me over here, please, sir. Stay in there, please. Thank you.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Okay, what was in here?
down here.
Marshall, are you still there?
Hypnosis
What's in
lab.
here?
We're so close.
We need to hurry.
His clusters heal other enemies. Destroy them to make the fight easier. Do they heal themselves? Do they heal other clusters?
Oh jeez, I forgot sometimes they have rocket launchers. Alright, cluster's dead.
Get out of here, Professor X. Ooh. It's not a bad strat. You kill someone and take it takes half your health because you exploded yourself too, but then you run over to where they died and they left you up. Okay, alright. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, those rockets suck.
Matt died a few times in this room. Appreciate it. Whew.
Oh right, I have shield.
Shield! I'll be right back. I'm gonna run down.
This way? Oh, I hope I don't have to fucking lock up that... No, that's locked up. Okay, cool. Oh, jeez, they're like homing rockets. Stop shooting me. Oh, shit.
How's it going round 2?
Better.
Oh, better, yeah. Different area.
I, didn't kill the health regen thing to start, which made stuff a little bit... Oh, right, I can throw this back now. Give me your bombs. Goodbye to your bombs. But it actually ended up working well. Whew, okay.
Clap. Did it. Bless you.
Thank you. These are slices of a brain. I'm taking one with me.
Fuck the plot.
Sorry, I just remember there was this thing here, but I can't get in there yet. Okay, cool. This is a note. The achievement progress for picking up the papers, we've gotten 30 of 120. There's a lot of paper lore in this game.
What percent of the way through the game would you say we are? It kind of uses sound design to help deal with the chaos of those parts.
Yeah, the sound design really helps with that fight a lot, because it's just like, oh, okay, cool, here's... I know this thing is coming at me, I can, like, deal with that, and, like... Yeah, the sound design's really fucking good in this game.
Okay, oh, hi, Digital C, you're still... but if we're about 25% of the way through, and we have 30 out of 120, you said? We're, like, about 25% of the way through the lore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, just that we're not, like, woefully behind.
Oh, yeah. Yes, yeah. I mean, I pick up every
but
thing I find.
Everyone that you find, but...
I never miss anything in games. What are you talking about?
I'm so sorry. You're right. I don't know what it is.
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She got that right.
Interesting.
More of you? Really?
I wonder if Marshall recognized the name Faden because everyone knows about the new director, or because Marshall knows Dylan.
My guess would be director, but that's a good point.
Because also Matt said something a little cryptic earlier. Like, that's the fun of this game. People know shit before they should.
Yeah.
And I'm like, in what way? In a creepy way? in a part of the magic way? Like, what way? Did you see what was the unhappy face about? I'm so sorry, I missed it. How did we harm you? How did we hurt you, friend?
Door opened. Gonna go see if the door is still red.
Oh, when you thought I...
Yes, okay.
Why? I'm so glad you didn't leave. I'm so glad you're here. I'm always so glad you're here. Deeply efficient. Thank you for noticing that I am deeply efficient. It's on my resume. Describe Lily. Well, when she's not falling asleep, she's deeply efficient. Jury's out on how often that is. Oh, you are actually our #1 subscriber. Thanks, Digital Z. Hearts to you all.
How do I get up there? Can I just like pick this up and like no?
Oh, just accidentally destroy the ceiling. Nice.
Platforming, yeah.
Woo. What?
You lost your crown. Wait,
was
yeah.
like the first ever person to sub.
Yeah, Digital C is like winning out for longest sub, only behind, what? Juffy by like a couple days.
They're just standing there.
But we don't compare or measure our friends or our fans.
Yeah.
In these ways. We love and appreciate you.
Also, none of you need to sub at all. It's totally fine. Oh, wait, what?
It's so appreciated.
Yes.
Control you. Right, but we don't. You're allowed, because we don't control you. But we don't. We love, appreciate, and respect all of you as individuals.
I don't know what that was, but I
the world
but
and
I
what
did
you
it.
bring to the stream. And what you bring to the chat.
Yo, physics.
What happened?
It's a ball puzzle, well, ball
Oh.
clicker thing. Also, I did this. I don't know what it does, but I did it, so I'm gonna hope it does something.
It's nothing.
Can I open this door? I cannot open this door. Okay, so...
Can you interact with any of these people?
No. They're all just entranced. Entranced?
Entranced.
By that. Okay. Anything on these people? They're all ink blots.
Rorschach.
So it's got to be something with this computer panel. Because futzing with this didn't. Nope.
Exactly what you intended.
Control unit is locked. Control unit is clear now.
Do you want to leave it in a different situation and see if it affects anything?
Yeah. Nothing seems...
On the right? I think we're moving a little too fast for that to mean anything. Go back to the puzzle screen. What a fool.
The background.
Ground on right? Oh, match the picture.
With what picture?
You go back into looking at the screen. There's a picture, like a image someone put on the wall in front of us.
Oh, wow.
Screen.
Cool. Wait, they didn't do anything though.
I did have it. I was just like, what's the best way?
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, cool.
Having it and relaying the information as you do are painfully aware when it comes to us.
You are aware that exposure
Having it and relaying it in a way we will understand.
personal injury, corporeal entanglement, cognitive collapse,
Corporeal
loss of
entanglement.
ego, and partial to full
Loss of ego.
I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary. Yes, I do. Perfect. Your seat is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
R.I.P. Mr. Warren. Can we touch his hand through the glass?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's a
All
fight.
enemies are immune. Find another way to defeat this enemy.
Warren G. Oh, can you like dash into them and knock them off of the things?
Maybe I can throw things at it. I saw it. That didn't do anything.
Oh, it dropped some health.
Oh no, I meant like it didn't move him at all. I couldn't like lock onto him. Okay, there's an enemy. Oh, enemies that can be seized. Okay. Oh, do I chuck enemies at enemies? Is that it?
Ooh.
I need another enemy to spawn without this man killing me.
Oh, enemies at low health can be seized.
Yeah, that enemy spawned at like 1 health. There we go. Oh, or maybe not. Did I accidentally throw a thing at him?
Not launched, seized. Is it a different,
Yeah, it's...
Ooh.
Oh, he fights for me.
It's a new power, baby!
Now we're playing Shadow of Mordor again.
Yep, I was gonna say. Oh, cool. Seizing them is lowering. Okay.
Oh, and he's becoming less gold as they shoot him.
Ooh, that's fun.
Oh, whoa. Sir, I thought we were friends.
Don't know what gave you that impression.
Interesting. The comment there said, good job playing director. The board has approved this thing. Oh, are they all dead?
All the people?
Oh.
Brains were fried when I took over the object.
Oh.
Sorry, dude. But also, hee hee.
Control log of the merciless. Max going to double tap him just to be sure.
Yo, all these dead people keep coming back.
Not wrong.
Do I have to walk all the way back now?
Think.
Oh, this was not the... Right. I went down a side path, not the actual way we were supposed to be going. Oh, we can't run with this. Lame. The brain got put back together.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, so elevator time.
Brain is always a good landmark. Interesting.
Marshall,
Yes, we come back.
Does she know what happened to Dylan?
I'm gonna move away from this wall before that keeps happening. Hey, friendly faces.
Marshall is right down the hall.
I need to go to the bathroom first to see if there's any loot. There is not. I need to check the men's room. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I need your broom. And I guess half the bathroom. Yo. We can pick up trash cans.
Bruh.
Luck and probability. Oh, weird. I can take a 4-leaf clover. I'm curious what that does.
For luck. For luck.
Yeah.
Speaking of ability, so I think last stream I mentioned that on my birthday, I didn't mention that it was on my birthday, but just for the timing of it. A friend of mine from New York had been in LA for 4 days and saw my dad's car on the highway. For anyone who does not know, the reason that my dad's car is notable is because my dad's name is Ted, and he has a Tesla, and he got a vanity plate that says Tedla. Oh, interesting. Ooh, it unlocks an outfit, Max.
Wait, what does?
The elements you're playing with here.
Oh, wait, what else do I need to do?
But you need level 5 clearance, never mind.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
Okay, but so that happened. My friend was in town for 4 days and saw my dad's car on the highway. That was June 23rd. And then, like, not even 3 weeks later, 2 or 3 days ago, I'm sitting outside at a cafe on a random street in the neighborhood of Mexico City that I am staying in. And someone I used to work with at Cube, the same company that was the person I used to work with who saw my dad's car, walks down the street in front of me. And she's there with her family, and she's here because one of her siblings is staying in town for 3 months. So, which is what I'm doing. So, I don't, just speaking of luck and probability, like, what are the literal odds that either of those things would happen, let alone both of them within a month.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the Bureau's doing, 100%.
Oh, 100%. I'm gonna activate this cutscene. So I didn't want to cut you off with cutscene things.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Pam, what do we think? Is this a 9-minute activity, or is this we'll have to finish this later?
This is gonna be we'll find out how far I can get before I die and or finish a fight. AKA, I have a feeling I'm gonna die very quickly.
Hold G to activate. Oh, but this is...
That just switches the main quest.
Right. But we don't want this.
I mean, that is this, I think.
Oh, I thought that was the...
We have to help them.
Right thing.
Oh, those are not the people I was supposed to throw shit at.
Ritual division.
Oh, yes, they
Did
were.
You just throw them at friends? I was gonna say.
No, I did throw it at bad people.
Okay, the thing that you were gonna switch to was the, like, this is just for grinding.
Gotcha, okay.
Thanks, Toodles.
Oh, right, there's the... Where is it? Oh, that's a good guy, I'm sorry.
Oopsies!
Where's the thing that makes them...
Oh, you can seize people, also!
Right. I cannot... Oh, right, they get healed by the thing, wherever the fuck the thing is. I haven't seen it yet,
Ooh, can we seize the thing that kills people?
Does not seem like it. I didn't get a prompt before it died. That was a great idea.
You can also melee more.
Oh, but shit!
Melee is very good.
I almost seized it and then I fucked it up.
Also, you can Q for shield.
Yes. I think all of our friends died. Uh-oh.
Fun. Oh, hello.
They've got a shield. That's cheating.
Woo! Is it because you threw a piece of art?
Chief Lewis. We met Chief Lewis yet or no?
You're doing great, though.
Thank you.
Good.
Fuck you, Lewis. That was substantially easier than the fucking flying boss, dude.
Yeah. It feels like it was too easy.
I wonder if there's maybe there's another phase.
No, GG easy.
Oh, nice. I possessed a man. He's just over there standing
our
there.
friends died and then we made a friend.
So. Oh, their health is ticking away. Okay.
Oh. Fish, swish, bish.
Nice.
4 minutes.
Easy.
Give me shelter.
Maybe there'll
Flying
be...
boss is pretty tough for the moment.
Oh, right, we still need to go and, like, finish him off at some point, don't we? Didn't we get, like, a quest or something about him escaping?
Oh.
Or did someone just tell us about him escaping and fighting him again later?
Unclear. The fights that gave Digital Sea trouble were Flying Boss who already beat, another shield guy later, a secret side boss, and the final fight. Alright.
Okay, for the last few minutes, go down the hallway or go down the ritual office elevator?
Team, chat, up to you. Tell us. Other than that, it was pretty smooth sailing. You should be fine.
Nice.
I think I know the secret sidebar. Matt, answer to the wrong question. Where do you want us to go?
Follow your heart.
Follow your heart. All right.
Alright, a heart is our guiding key.
Hey. I love that that's not a Kingdom Hearts reference.
Wait, what? Let your heart be your guiding key?
Yeah, isn't that from something else?
No, that's from Kingdom Hearts. That's from 3.
Oh, I'm thinking. Okay,
What are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of Part of the Cards.
Oh, that's from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah,
oh,
exactly. Part of the Cards.
The creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! Passed away this past weekend.
Yeah, alright.
Also in like a very weird accident. He was out swimming by himself and didn't make it, which is a very fluky thing to have happen. But don't go swimming by yourself. Always bring a friend.
Yeah. Sorry, my computer froze as I was trying to unmute, but wow, that's awful.
Yeah.
That's where you're wrong, Lily. I fully admit it. I was incorrect.
Okay, well, there were just some documents up here, so I guess we're going back downstairs.
Worth it. There's 2 side bosses that might give us trouble. Continue on toward Darling's HRA lab.
This way.
Letters. Sounds.
Okay.
That was lab. We're
Polaris
gonna...
wanted us to go that way.
Sounds like Darlin built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us,
I didn't expect her to be talking as I played this thing.
best bet.
Can I stop it?
Assuming
Cool, okay.
he's not dead. Or taken over.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun.
See, y'all keep saying this game is creepy, but obviously it's super wholesome.
Okay, gonna go play that tape recorder again, and then we'll probably end it with this tape recording rather than go down that hallway.
Perfect. Also perfect because my computer's freaking out.
Oh no.
Response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard
Stop fucking with the duck!
I get when you have no concept you need to start with the most basic tests, but why are these your starting tests? Why are you trying to hurt this duck?
What did the duck ever do to you?
Although a rubber duck not being affected by heat is kind of wild. Or electricity, like...
It's true.
Yeah. Why didn't you start with that?
Can you understand my
The duck has never done anything wrong in its life. That's because it's a rubber fucking duck. Quack, if you understand my words!
This concludes session 2. We need time to prepare further tests.
Oh.
It has like a haze around it. Yeah, I was noticing those. They definitely mean something. Can we just like break down this wall? Oh shit.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna go walk back to that control point to get some health back.
And then I guess we will call it here.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that was fun.
Oh, we can launch large objects. Okay.
Sick. That's what you get when you fuck with the duck.
I'm gonna unlock health, and then we'll call it. Yeah.
Cool. Here for it. Perspective.
Ooh.
Sick. All right. Well. Ooh. That was a fun run.
Wait, we have lots of guns now. Sorry, I just need to open this and look at this real quick.
Take it down.
We've got
Magnum, baby.
a generous magazine, high rate of fire, best use in controlled bursts. So we've got like a little like SMG-ish kind of gun, I'm assuming. Pierces precise with a charge shot that penetrates armor and enemies at any range. Cool. Okay, we're gonna experiment with those next time.
Indeed. And again, next time will be Thursday, a half hour later than normal, but there will be Pokemon in the meantime.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I think, I don't think we have any other updates.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, so we'll be back on Thursday. Thank you so much for joining us. Until then, stay sane, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye, y'all.
Bye.